Hello. I'm testing a thing. Or trying to test a thing. Trying to make my bot actually work with the Discord command. Although I don't know how it works, so I guess I'll figure it out later eventually. I don't know how coding works, so how does this work? Yeah, I'll figure it out some other time. Let me actually get to Minecraft. I can't wait to talk about stuff I probably shouldn't be talking about. I have French fries called French fries when they're German. Oh yeah, I forgot about that stupid copy pasta. Oh, my frames are dying a little bit. Instead of Frenching. Damn, I wish I had fries now. I mean, I just ate a pizza like less than 10 minutes, less than 20 minutes ago. I can't be desiring fast food anymore. I'd say as I drink Sprite. Friend had funny juice since yesterday. Lit. You don't need to always be funny. It just happens. So they say anyway. Right. I want to do things. I don't know what things, but I want to do them anyway. I would go mining, but I think I should probably set up a place for food first. You know, since I'm thinking that the main base will be up here, right? That maybe I could just clear out a forest area down there. Like maybe this chunk here, maybe. I dare you. I am not doing that. I'm not losing all my stuff again. Although I do have a grave. I do have a gravestone mod now. But I don't know if it's configured right. And I'm scared. Okay, I have an objective. It's gonna be dumb. I want to clear this area. I just want to flatten it. Then make one big farm. Because I still need to get villagers from, I believe it was over there? There's a village somewhere. I forgot where. But I want to make a big farmland first. Because I want food. Or I need food, rather. I should probably do this before, after getting enchanted tools, but oh well. I must enjoy the manual labor that this entails. You know what? I do want to look into getting a different PNG avatar. I want to do that because obviously I don't want to stick to this Roblox avatar one forever. Actually, having my just normal character would be nice. What was that? What? Okay, that was weird. But I want to get myself eventually. Your objective should be putting Doom in Minecraft Trust. Listen, I'll probably do modded Minecraft on stream some other time. Actually, I could probably do that for. I probably could do that for Wednesday since I don't really have any games ideas. So hello. I clearly underestimated how big this thing is. It's fine. Ow. If I start, yeah. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to make a big flat area for a farm. A very big farm. My main base is all the way up there because map generation decided that it'd be cool for me to have a base up there, I guess. So my idea is just to have like a big, basically from the top of the mountain all the way down to a decent area around to just make it my base of operations. Mainly because I like the map generation, the world generation. I'm forcing myself to enjoy the base game again because I haven't done that in actual years. With the sun up there, so your base looks sick as hell. Hell yeah. I was just gonna run basic shaders and no mods, but having no idea how to import shaders, I just decided, what the heck, might as well add some quality of life mods. You checked your have you checked you can build up there? I can build up there, surprisingly. I don't actually have like a house up there. I thought about it, but it's kind of small given how high up it is, so it kind of makes sense I don't make a house up there. Besides, what's gonna spawn up there? It's only gonna be me. I have the place lit up. Yeah, I'll be safe. Although, admittedly, since I am up top of a massive mountain, I have jumped off and got myself killed already. I had full diamond, now I kind of ran out of diamond stuff. Water slide? Ooh. I should make a water slide. A base so safe even creepers can't screw it up. Absolutely. I mean, I want to build down here because this little cave bit would be cool to have like a little like hang. But like I have little crevices up there. I want to just build like a weird staircase of sorts, I guess. I'll get to like full. I'm not a builder by any means. I'm not good at building. My builds are kind of basic, but I want to try to learn how to be a good builder. No promises that it'll look good. But since it's like a mountain, I can fairly do a decent amount, I assume. It's just a matter of just me getting the materials and such. Like with any project, it takes time, and this is purely survival. I'm not using creative or cheats or anything. Even if I die and lose everything, I have to restart from scratch, I guess. I thought about doing hardcore. I decided not to. I used to be good at building. I turned the mountain to 1,000. That would be fun to do with Earth Mover. Ooh. I should name my mountain. It's a dumb idea. What should I name my mountain? Oh, I gotta name this thing. Thank you for the follow. Name the mountain Benjamin. The Benjamin Mountain. What is that mod? Which mod? The tree one? Oh, that's a lot. I would have to. It's one of the random ones I found on Curse Forge. I don't remember what the mod is called. Let me check. It is. Where is it? It's called Tree Harvester. The Tree Harvester mod. I just realized something. I don't have my inputs on screen. And I'm also now realizing my text is covering it. You know what? It's Minecraft. I don't think you really need to see what my keyboard's doing. I'll save keyboard inputs for actual other things. Definitely not so to over later. If I do giant builds, I am so gonna be like bashing my skull against it because I know for a fact I'm gonna be trying to be a perfectionist about it, which I'm not good at being in Minecraft. My builds are nowhere near that good. How many views do you have on YouTube? It vary. I mean, views and current like stream watchers are, varied. I'm small. I'm not that big. My sub count may be 300, but at most I get like 5 people in stream, depending on the game. A man can dream, I guess. It'd be such a nice thing to have, like, one day get popular enough to actually make this, like, comfortable for myself. Because I'm not gonna, like, stream stuff I don't want to. Or if I'm gonna do something, I want to do it with friends, if that makes sense. You and I have the same mindset when it comes to building, in my case, drawing, where we want it absolutely perfect. But We can't even live up to our own expectations. I mean, that's how the creative process is, or at least, eh, I like drawing. I hate coloring, and I can't do digital art. I wish I could do digital art, but I can sketch in my book pretty decently. Although I haven't sketched anything as of recently. I keep on postponing that I want to make emojis, but I keep on postponing that because I'm kind of lazy and I keep on forgetting. Like, eventually I'm gonna make emojis. Either that or I'm gonna ask my buddy Chris to make them. Because I already have a sheet of what I want, it's just I haven't gotten around to actually drawing it yet. I love stalling shit for myself. Ow. I really should get on actually drawing my emoji sheet. I would commission someone, but I don't have a job. And looking is a bitch because you know how bad the job market is. Like with many people's dreams, it would be nice to have this as my job. Eventually, that is. But hey, slow growth is slow growth. It works. Like eventually, if I do this long enough, it will work. Yeah, growth is growth. I'm sitting on YouTube with a 342 on sub count, which is very nice. Hello, Mr. Enderman. You know, I do want to play other games, but I genuinely don't know what to play because Roblox kind of sucks, and I want to do stuff with my crew, but like they're not available half the time. I do want to. Me and my friends will make a Sky Factory 4 series though, whenever we get the time. It won't be streamed; it'll be recorded, but that'd be nice. Because we did Sky Factory 3 like by ourselves, like I want to say like a year ago now. The thing with Sky Factory 4 is that we're gonna do it completely blind, no wiki, no outside help. I mean, I'll read the comments, but I'm not gonna know shit. But what is your best YouTube content to do? I don't know actually. My most popular video on my channel, like long form video, right? Fun fact, I literally just spent like 20 minutes just making avatar poses in the catalog editor creator. Oh yeah, I heard it's like a common thing for creators, for a PNG tuber. Excuse you, Enderman. What was I? Oh yeah, popular video. My most popular video on my channel, I think, right now is this video of me using all the. It's outdated, but it was like all the killer skins for Cool Kid and Forsaken. Also, I hate that video now. I'm not gonna take it down because it's most popular, but eh. I think my most viewed short as of recently is a DBF video though. That's on Shorts. How many? I can't remember off the top of my head. Last time I checked, it was like 22,000, I think, for the Cool Kid one. The DBF one was 18,000 last I checked. I know it has big surge because literally I did that for the Cool Kid one. I did the same thing for Noli, for basically all the killers at the time, pre Nosferatu, and they all have like less than 2K. And John Doe's my main, by the way. John Doe's my main killer. I have him level 300 in Forsaken. I have Cool Kid at like 200-ish somewhere there. So I don't main Cool Kid. I main John Doe, as evident as my DBF streams too. I generally thought you had a horror mod installed when the Enderman teleported to you. Whoops. I mean, some weird happened to a squid over here. It just kind of despawned with its tentacles in here. So that was some. I don't have horror mods installed because most of them are kind of boring to me. I have three shorts and over 1K views. You gotta start small somewhere. That's not the right word. Phrasing. Gotta start small of it and then build your way up. That's what I meant to say. It's all about that grind. I don't want to grind. Well, grind as in bash myself and force myself to do content basically every single day. Because burnout's a bitch, and I've experienced that before, and it's not fun. And stress. Stress is also like a big problem for me, which is ironic given my username. Like I used to be in my school's esports team. Like I was captain of the Smash team specifically, and that stressed me to hell because I'm pretty sure it very much was damaging my health. Which is why, like, now I don't want to ever touch esports again because I know it's gonna hurt me a lot. I mean, I know there's esports players that are like that have what I had basically with stress and health. Like Hungrybox is a good example of that. So I've heard, but I can't handle it. Play a lot of games. It's good to have a library. Horror mods are all basically the same, to be honest. Ooh, scary fake player on the player list. That kind of thing, yeah. It's hard to find a good horror mod pack in Minecraft nowadays. Like me and my friends wanted to do a horror mod pack, but we were just like, but which one? Because there's like so many boring ones. It's just like mostly the same copy and paste stuff. Unrelated to horror mods, actually, there is a emulation of old console edition Minecraft, which I would want to get. I just don't know how to get, because I grew up on like Xbox 360 Minecraft. That was the first Minecraft I ever played, and oh, the memories, let me tell you. I wish I still had the copy of Minecraft on Xbox. I don't. Like, a while back, I traded that into GameStop for some barely any credits. And I wish I didn't do that because I really want to see if my saves are still on that Xbox. I do have a save on PS4 though. You know, sometimes I wish I kind of think to myself and want to do like challenge games from back in the day, but I don't want to make content out of that. I just want to experience it in a weird way. There are three kinds of horror mods: creepypasta mods, mascot horror, and the really cool, actually high effort ones. Yeah. I mean, I feel like what the problem with some of the mods is also the fact that they're kind of like borderline malware. And then there's actual malware. It's like the whole problem with EXE games. that I've heard of at least. I have this weird. I think I have this weird memory of me playing Xbox and trying to think of trying to think if Hero Brian was real. Everyone has gone through and tried to summon him at one point or another. It's like classic childhood stuff. PC sounds easy to play. I mean, it is expensive, but it is. So many EXE games out there pretend to hack your webcam and shit. It's kind of annoying and dumb, no. I mean, at first when it happened, it was creepy, yeah. But now since it's so common, it's just like, I should have a bet on me. Nah, I'll just work through the night. I need mob drops anyway. You know, I don't have a TikTok. I don't, because I don't like that web platform. In my friend's world, they into the mod that they kept getting killed by Hilbert. Now was that real though? A real Hero Brian. I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Drill Sonic EXE game couldn't do it because it was the original. Like 30 of them do it. Yeah. Wasn't there a problem with the EXE community where it's just like they kept trying to one up each other and then they got closer and closer to malware? Wasn't that like a thing? Like heard stories about like people trying to like play EXE mods and it just became malware at some point. Yeah, I thought so. People don't know limits, I tells you. I'm trying to think of like old like creepypastas that I know. Or like Sonic EXE games, I guess. Actually, I don't even remember when I was first like when I first discovered that. I know the first person I watched related to that stuff was Luigi Kid. Because he was the horror game guy for that kind of stuff. Like old horror games that I remember are like RPG Maker stuff and obviously EXEs. It wasn't that as happened to the EXE community as I now am. As I am now though. Either that I only stick to EXE songs. Hmm. I was never into any community. I still aren't. I'm not in any community, or at least I define myself as not being in a community. I just simply exist to play the game or listen to the music or whatever. I just do me. You know, I was first making Forsaken because I thought to myself, hey, I'll try to integrate myself in the community. And then a lot of shit happened, and I said, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'll simply stick to my own pocket of me doing things I want to do. I barely count as I'm barely count as part of any community since I'm not exactly active in any community other than the battle bricks. I think that was a glaring obvious. Eh. I mean, what do you define as being in a community, honestly? Because I'm not in. If you define active as in like you talk with other people in the community and like that kind of stuff, then no, I'm not in part of any community at all. Unless you want to count like streaming X game or something, which I feel that's a bit of a stretch. I mean, I guess by my own logic, though, I feel like I might be considered part of the DPF community, Doom by Fate. I mean, I don't talk there, but I do like for the bug reports, I do like respond to some of them. I'm not a mod or anything. I would like to be a playtester, but I doubt I'll ever be considered. Though, but apparently my friend, my buddy Chris, has some like recognition in the community. Being a community, being in a community would probably be like interacting with others in the community and maybe farming that certain niche for content. You want to talk about Forsaken farming? Jesus, don't do that. I ain't doing that. Oh yeah, speaking of Forsaken, why did they add a battle pass? Like of all things, why a battle pass? Like when I first tried the update because I wanted to see what was new, and when I first noticed the battle pass, I audibly groaned and almost slammed my head into my desk. I was so disappointed that they did that. Not to mention also it's like double the price to try and like pay Robux to do it to complete it completely because you need the levels and actually purchasing the goddamn the rewards for it are separate. So it's technically more expensive than a normal battle pass. What does it look like? I've seen it in retro. I've never played retro tower defense. I've never played that before. I've only played TDS. Actually, even with TDS, I'm starting to not like that game. I mean, sure, the events are cool and all, but I'm starting to not like it anymore. I don't know if it's just because I got bored of tower defense sims or if it's just their recent updates that just deter me. Enderman's still around. I'll kill him eventually. Never really liked TDS. The progression is so slow that I genuinely can't stand it. This is kind of biased because I like gacha systems rather than buying towers. I mean, what's wrong with a little bit of gambling? My day's going alright. I had pizza like, how long? Like a little bit over an hour ago before I started streaming. I had Domino's. It was good. Oh, there's two Endermen. That's nice. I also don't like how. Also, Epic. I don't like TDS's grindy system too. It's way too slow. I'm running out of space. Then durability. I mean, I know TDS is like slow with its grind, but it's also like I do like one match of either Molten or Fallen, and it's just like, well, I don't want to do that again because it's like takes like 20-30 minutes for one round, and you don't really get that much out of it, especially if you're trying to grind for gold skins, which I have almost all of them. I'm missing two of them, which are Pyro and Scout. Actually, no, I think I'm just missing Golden Scout. Like, I don't mind grinding, but I wish the grind was a little faster. It's like a small difference. Am I really out of diamonds? Yes, I am. I should save those for enchantment table. Where did my iron go? There's some. Yeah. Do you want help? I'm fine with help. It's just like, it's just too slow for me to want to do like for a day. Like just playing the game for like a day seems boring to me since you just do the same thing over and over again. I only have gold soldier, the 50k coins were just siphoned from my pocket. I wouldn't consider myself that old of a tower defense player. I mean, I've been around for a while, but not that early. I don't have that many exclusive towers though. I forgot when. Actually, no. Better thing is I don't remember what towers I have. I know I have Executioner. I have steampunk, I think is the name was. I have hunter. I have not hunter, archer, gladiator, ledger. I think I can't remember their names. Point is, I have a decent amount of the limited time towers. I don't have all of them because I wasn't that early, but I do have some. For my time playing Tower Defense Simulator, I have no idea when the game came out. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of forgot when the game came out. Like I vaguely remember like the first lobby, I think, or the second lobby, whatever lobby. I will admit that I did for getting accelerator that they nerfed to the ground now. I remember trying hardcore for the first try, getting a little bit of gems, and said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna pay." Stand on TDS event? I haven't played it yet. When oh yeah, narrator skin. I have the narrator skin. If we're talking about like the current event, I haven't played it yet because I don't really want to. Like if I get invited if my friends are gonna do it and they need like extra players, I'll join, but I'm not really gonna do it because that's kind of what I've been doing with any event for Tower Defense Simulator. Just not gonna do it, or if it somewhat interests me, I'll do it once or twice. But it's usually if my friends want like another player or waiting for another player and they have slots open. I do kind of want to find more games on Roblox. Problem is, since a lot of them are just, boring or copy paste or AI'd or whatever. It's just like, what is there to do? You can only do so much for the roster that doesn't really interest you. Even for me being nitpicky about what games I want to play, I don't know what genres I actually fully like. Like, I like roguelikes, but sometimes I don't want to do them. I like a little bit of grindy games, but I get bored after a while if I grind too much. Pilgrim's a good example of that for me. What else? I think I've just been like, what's the word? I've been spoiled for games because most of them are multiplayer games and that I play with my friends. So I'm just like, I have difficulty trying to find single player games to actually play because I like survival games, but I can't really find any. I grew up playing Minecraft after all, so obviously this is one of my more favorite genres. Like I tried. There's mod packs that I know that exist on Minecraft, but like I can't play those on my own because most of the time they're like very complicated. And I was just like kind of have the same effect as Terraria for me, where it's kind of like a wiki game. Which I don't have a problem with wiki games. It's just like I'm just a bit lost and I don't know what to do, so I don't really want to pull up a menu and just read for like 20 minutes just to know how to make one thing. I might as well sleep. I have a sunset in my room. I should probably get more Sprite. This can is running out. As you can tell, I like this mountain. It gives me options. Also, this room was accidental. Like, there was this iron vein. I was just like, you know what? I could just convert that since it's just under my ladder. It is just me, but I really don't like the economy in TDS. The money games feels way too slow for me. I mean, oh wait, like rewards money. I thought you meant like in-game like tower money. No, the money is fucking horrible. That's what makes me not want to grind it. Because I'm pretty sure I think I did the math back in the day where it's just like you need to do like 100 something games to afford one golden crate. And like every game is like, assuming you're only doing Molten, every game's like 20 minutes, give or take. Like maybe 25 max. So it's just like, do you really want to do that for like 100, 150 games? Like somewhere in that range? This is what made me like not want to do it anymore. And why I kind of like dropped the game. Because the money was just so bad, especially on the, like, I would love to get Necromancer and Hacker, but the gems for like such low reward, it's just like not worth it in my head, in my mind. Like I'd rather play literally anything else. They both in-game the money and the coins suck to get, especially the early game. I'm basically being paid in toothpicks. It's been too long since I played Tower Defense Simulator, but I don't really want to go back. I don't know if they improved money gain or not. I'm not willing to grind regardless, though. Because, like, obviously, if you like a game, you'll grind it anyway, but since I got bored of Tower Defense, I'm not willing to grind it anymore. There's only so much you can do. I mean, thinking about it though, grinding is kind of satisfying to do sometimes because like you're grinding for you have an objective when you're grinding, right? Like this, for example, this would technically be considered grinding, where I'm just flattening this little chunk out to make a farm. So there is like an objective and a merit to it. It's simple, but I like it. But like Tower Defense Simulator is just doing the same thing over and over again, for like repeatedly, no change. I mean, sure you could change your build a little bit, but eh. Minecraft is different in that sense to me because yeah, you're doing the same thing, of just like breaking blocks, but you're building upon it anyway, so it kind of like balances out for me. It's like doesn't matter to me because I want to do this because I like to do this. And I've spoiled myself for not doing this kind of thing in so long. So that I want to actually like sit down and enjoy this again. Trying the game out? Which one? Tower defense? Tower defense sim? If you're a new player, I don't know how the experience is because I played it like what, 2019? 2020? Somewhere there. I think I was 2019 when I first played the game. I can't remember exactly though. So I have no idea how much the beginning phases of that game have changed from then to now. I guess by that merit you would consider me a veteran. I would not like that title though. I don't have the attention span to kill Jet Rock every one time. With the now outdated chainsaw battler. Get bored of it in like 15 seconds of grinding. Like, if you. There's just like some games that are like grindy that you're just like, no, I don't want to do it. And then there's just games that you will grind forever and just be like, I'm okay with this. Or at least that's how I think of it. Because again, it's like you can only do the same things for over and over again for so long. That's why I don't really like unless there's like another thing you could do while grinding, then yeah, I would say it's tolerable. But if there's just like nothing else to do but just do the same thing over and over again, it's just like, eh, I'd rather do something else. Because much like Tower Defense Simulator, I like Bloons Tower Defense, specifically BTD6. Like I do like playing that. Problem is I can't play it more than like one round. It's just like one of those games where you just like I'm bored and I want to kill like I don't know like an hour or something. The funny thing is there are times where I love grinding. Uh, then there's actual good games. And why what? Wait, what were we saying? Why do? I'm gonna be honest. I think I do sometimes think that my attention span has gotten worse. Can I do one round of Bloons Tower Defense? I mean, I mean like I like playing Bloons Tower Defense. I mean like I do one game of like endless, right? And then I just say, okay, that was fun, and then do something else. That's what I mean. I don't mean like I'll play one in-game round and just be like, okay, that's it. Because like Bloons is a game where I can literally just kill like 3 hours if I so chose. Like another example of me like killing time with a game because I can is like Limbus Company now since I beat all the Cantos. I'm caught up with Limbus Company and all there's left is the Mirror Dungeon, just to grind the battle pass for a little bit. But since it's just that, I don't really want to do it. Because, like, one mirror dungeon run takes, like, a little less than an hour, I want to say. I don't know the exact time. My friend Mike would know, but he's not here. I think my polar attention span is why I can't English. Hang on. I do my thing after I get bored or Forsaken since it's so much faster paced. Oh yeah. Thanks for reminding me of another point. Like Forsaken, I can't really go back to that game because it's so much slower than DBF for me. And also, the difference between the stamina systems is like night and day to me now, because I absolutely loathe Forsaken stamina compared to DBF. Like, I like DBF system way better. I mean, granted, I probably lost like all my skill with stamina management Forsaken because of how long I haven't played it, but still. There's also like the problem of that Forsaken lobbies, like publics, more often than not, you're gonna be in lobbies versus like 3 sweats minimal nowadays. Like how my friends put it, uh, to enjoy Forsaken nowadays is just have a group of friends and just mess around for a couple hours, rather than go join a public lobby and try to kill time that way. I love stamina in general, especially after having both combat noob siege defense. Oh shit. Uh, Not nascent, but that's why I now stick to no stamina. I mean, I'm not against the stamina system. It's balanced that way, but like sometimes it's just like the real debate is whether or not you do a stamina system right. That's like the thing. Because it's hard to do a stamina system right when you have like so many other factors in it. Because like you have like killers like in Doom by Fate uh fuck what was it pre captain removal, right? Captain Rampage. Like before that, where you just had killers that just has like a lot of instant moves or like a lot of dash moves. So it's just like, what's the point if you're just gonna like cheese it like that? And as a John Doe main, I'm saying this as a John Doe main, because John Doe's like charge ability is a little bit bullshit. Because like you could be in a chase, right? And say like Library of Runia, where you're just like, all right, let's paint a picture. Hang on, where's my box? Okay, these four blocks are the staircase bit on Library of Runia, right? So like initially, like almost all the chases, you're gonna jump down from here and then loop around to the stairs again and go back up. With John, you could do like 1 or 2 loops of that, and then right here is where I would usually do the charge, because by the time you get all the way around, you're at the stairs and you've basically caught up. The problem is that no stamina system is done right, but when it is done right, then it's usually carried by how fun the abilities are to use as both survivors and killers, not the stamina itself. True. Honestly, it feels like because like to have a stamina system, I think, is to have like a balance between abilities and the killer. like killer abilities compared to survivor abilities to make it balanced, which is obviously hard to do. Also, I'm liking this little patch. Like with any game, like any multiplayer game, it's hard to balance things because like you have like two sides of the pendium where it's just like you have the competitive aspect and then you have the casual aspect. And it's just like which one do you prioritize really? Because you can't appease both. There's like no world you can appease both without one side being more upset. But then again, that's just people being people. Like they're always going to be upset at something, which is the sad truth, but it is. I will say though that one thing I hate in ASIM though is instant moves. Like instant moves do not have a place to be here. Also, yeah, and you also have to accept the fact that ping exists and people are with ass internet are just gonna have suffer more than you when making multiplayer game. True, ping is also like a big aspect, but that's ping is like okay, depending on the game, right? Ping is kind of like either offsetted enough so it's not that big of a factor, or the game, or it's just a you problem at that point. Because like, there's just some games where like ping just doesn't exist and doesn't really matter, and then there's times where ping is like offset a little bit, but you can still feel it. And then there's just a game that's just not optimized enough to actually like offset ping, so you just really feel it. There's like a lot of factors into game development that I don't know but kind of understand. Which is why we have region-based servers for a reason. Because obviously a European would do better in their servers rather than like an American one. And why I, as a US, as a like northerner, wouldn't do that well in like Japan servers or something. Unless like the game is optimized so it pings an offset. To my credit, not my credit, but to like my aspect of seeing things, specifically with DBF, right? Uh, I don't see many issues with the. I mean, obviously, there's a shit ton of bugs. Like you have people clipping through walls and like going out of bounds and such. And there's I wouldn't even entertain Die of Death. I don't like the game. Well, I'll read that anyway. If I literally jump away from the killer and somehow snipe you when. Okay, yeah, that's just like a. That's just uh, what's the word? Like offset. That's kind of like positioning managing, I guess. I mean, you could say that with any ASM game where it's just like your hitbox is like detached. Have you seen like early day Jason in Forsaken? Man had a hitbox larger than 3 Shaletsky's. Like, what the hell? It's just like disjointed hitboxes are just like weird to fix because like you have to match it with the player model, but at the same time, like, where am I from? I'm born in the U.S. However, I am Mexican blooded. And given the current thing, I'd rather be Mexican. I'm also with like disjointed hitboxes. DBF Priest is like a big contender for that because his hand is huge, but it's not that. It shouldn't be that huge with its hitbox. Like Priest, big swipe, I get that, but why is that big swipe reaching me around the corner? Like a little bit, like I want to say like a palm full away more than it should. Like depending on its player model, I guess. There's this big problem, the big problem with multiplayer games where there's literally no way to balance them. Someone will always complain. Yeah, that's the thing. But like, if you can get like majority people to like say, yeah, it's balanced, then you've done it. That's like the best you're gonna get. So you have to like balance it in a way that it's like fair to majority of people. Not every single one is gonna agree with it, sure, but that's just how it is. Like you can't fight that. That's just the community. They're gonna complain about anything. But the one good thing is that I agree with ASIMS is that nothing like skin wise, right? Skins shouldn't have advantages over others because that's just bullshit. Because obviously that's gonna lead to meta, and it's just gonna be like you don't want that in an ASIM game because skins are supposed to be cosmetic, not advantageous. I remember when I played one ASIM, I forgot the name, where there was a skin called Blank, and it would turn your avatar just gray, so I'd hide in dark. Oh, you're one of those. Oh, you were one of those rather. Isn't that? You know the funny thing about that is like your self skins, right? Well, not your self skins because you can't really do that now. But like Bite by Night when that was available. Oh, remember Bite by Night? Develop maintenance hell for like God knows how long at this point. Um, like you can get it's a bannable offense to have like dark avatars so you can like hide in corners. Like that's a thing. Are people going to do it still? Absolutely. It's people. But yeah, there's just like subskins you would play for that kind of advantage, or like back in the day, Jason before Slasher got replaced Jason because of copyright and stuff. Barber Jason had like a bigger hitbox for some reason, like he was larger. Guess I was one of those even when I got to oh 07 level 100 Forsaken. I was the dummy fiend. Ugh, I hated that. I mean, there's also still skins in Forsaken where it's just, for like 07 where it just makes you straight up invisible. Like I still hate that. And why I do in fact target 07s. Like no offense, but I'm not gonna be wasting like half the goddamn game looking for your S. I do not have the time for that, and I'm playing Doe, dude. You know how easy it is for Doe to lose you. Like you misplace one set of spikes and poof, you're gone. Like where'd you go? Oh yeah, speaking of Doe, actually, I will admit that I do like one thing that they did with John Doe in Forsaken with the recent update. They made you be able to control the goddamn spikes from going up and down. Like, holy shit. You don't have to accidentally trap yourself and not be able to chase survivor. Like, that should have been there a while ago. If I'm gonna be honest, because I'm a John Doe main, I'm gonna complain about that specifically. Although still speaking as a John Doe main, why did they make like every map like shitty for Doe? Well, not every map. I can't say that, but like most of the maps are kind of bad for Doe, given how many loop spots and how little traps you have on a map. Like, what are you supposed to do? They finally made John Doe spikes retractable. Yeah, they made them retractable. It's on 13-second cooldown when you do it, but the cooldown in general is just 13 seconds anyway, so it's not really an offset. It's just you could finally control it, which, thank God, I could no longer lose games to me accidentally spiking in a bad position and not being able to go through them. Like, you don't know how much of like a benefit that is. Granted, I still hate how many goddamn holes in the walls there are for domains to try and like trap off, but a win's a win anyway. Don't I would say. I still wouldn't. I'm still not actively playing Forsaken though. Like I'll pop on it once or twice, but like, eh. I don't want to be playing a game that's just gonna make me pissed off. I like relaxing in my games to fairness. There is a brute. Also, fun fact about John Doe. When I was new, I bought John Doe only for his M1 damage 30 at the time. This was really long ago, and I never placed digital footprint once until like at milestone 2, because I was stupid and didn't know what it did. Oh my god. Okay, I can't really fault you, because like, despite the killers having descriptions, I bet you like a majority of the players don't read it. And nor was I smart enough to read the description. Yeah, like there you go. You proved my point. Like, majority of people are not gonna read the description to know what shit does. The only reason I used Doe was because I liked his moveset. That's why I equipped and main John Doe. Lucky for me, corrupt energy trapping was that good back in then, and I still squeaked out with some wins. Nice. I did. Good job. You did it. How was normal mode? Normal mode? Yeah, I consider easy mode normal mode. Experiencing tower defense simulator. I mean, that's the thing with back in the day, like early Forsaken. Like, no matter what your skill is, you're still able to get some wins because everyone's still on the same level. Nowadays, if you're new gen, good fucking luck. It's okay. Yeah. Now imagine doing that, but like like another 10 minutes and repeatedly for like 100 games and see if you still say it's okay. That's what I would equate tower defense simulator nowadays. Like no thanks. I don't want to do that. Back in the day, John, I still remember how people just hated Unstoppable. Like, what did I know? Unstoppable mean like no stunning, but like, come on, ain't that bad. One time I literally said, "Don't worry, guys, I suck at John Doe," and then proceeded to hit the most perfect corrupt energy trap of all time. Oh, no, that's a wonderful feeling. There's also like I think back in the day when I was playing Doe, I forgot what, but now I realized it was John Doe secretly brain dead back then. He wasn't that brain dead. Okay, here's the thing about back in the day, though. Like, old, though. His unstoppable passive, like, that triggering every time he gets stunned. It doesn't matter to me nowadays because I still do that to people. Like, my reaction time to being stunned is so good that I always have something to trigger unstoppable. It's hilarious. I mean, sure, when the update came out where he guys passive like remade, so you have to like use spikes or the 404. Sure, at first that was a learning curve, but nowadays I do that instinctually. Like it's just second nature. Like you can't stun me unless you're playing two time and I'm not paying attention. Or you're sweating using the Die of Death skin for Shaletsky where it has like no audible cue or visual. Because like those are the only exceptions to my unstoppable not triggering. Like if you're using one of those skins, I won't be able to do it like half the time. I can still do it, but like if you're not doing it, if you're using that, there's a good likelihood I'm not gonna be able to parry it with one of them. So I don't know if that classifies me as sweat or them a sweat. So like pick your poison, I guess. But like that's the thing with me. I play casually and I'm considered a sweat like most of the time. I remember back in the day actually, with Arsenal specifically. I would be considered a hacker because I was just casually good. It's like my innate trait that I'm just good casually. And when I say like I'm playing casual, people don't believe me and say call me a sweat regardless, which I still kind of find funny. I mean, yeah, you equate my moves to being that of a comp player or something, but like I'm just doing it casually because that's how I think to play the game. Like that is my thought process because I am not one. Well, I used to be a competitive player, but not competitive player. I used to be like competitive in nature, and nowadays I'm very much not because I don't like stress anymore. Because like back then, obviously you're young and you're not gonna think stressfully about like, oh, I have to win this. Compared to like recent days where I was just like, especially in my time in esports, like Jesus, that made my heart race painfully. Because there was this one time in esports where it was a very close game. It was our fourth inning, and we were against another school that had like a skilled Donkey Kong player. My heart was racing so badly, it was audible through my mic. Like that was bad, and why I stopped playing esports. My stress level can goes really high when I do competitive shit, which is why I don't like doing it anymore. And that's also why I'm playing Minecraft every Monday because this is just a nice relaxing game where I do me things. Also, very convenient music timing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why, but when I came back to Forsaken during the Sixer update, I sucked ass at dodging stuns. I still do. I can't dodge shit anymore. And then for every killer round, I played extremely cautiously. I mean, that's just a style of playing. In all honesty, like you either play like a hyper aggressive, you play passively, or you play very cautiously, where you just try to avoid everything and try to chip them down. It's just like a play style. And obviously within those play styles are like different like subcategories of styles. Oh, it's about to get real moody. Oh. And now during the Azure update, when I came back from that, I found out that I found out in like my second game that Azure punish being a team player but reward and less hiders. I'm gonna be honest, I really hate Azure. I'm sure that's a statement shared by a lot of players. Like I know Azure is like terrible without his traps, but at the same time, those traps feel very broken half the time. But then again, that's just me playing DBF way longer now compared to Forsaken. Even okay, now that I think back when the during the Halloween event, I still hate I hated and I still hate Nosferatu. Like he does not need to be in the game. No offense to Nosferatu players, I just hate him with all my being. Like genuinely, how does Azure have worse detection than an 8-year-old? At least Cool Kid can keep you on your toes, just hide in the corner, and Azure will never find you. I mean, yeah, that's like the offset of Azure. But then again, like even then, it's hard to like hide from him permanently because he'll find you eventually. Because that's how ASIMs work. You're gonna be found eventually. I don't know, Cool Kid's year, uh, how old he is. Everyone just knows him as a kid. Okay, let's be honest. Doesn't matter if he's 8 or 10, he's still a kid. He has kid in his name for a reason. I'm gonna keep the rain. I like the rain. Has a good mood to it. Oh wait, never mind. I just remember Cool Kid's 10, not 8. I'm smart. I mean, do we really need to know his age? Just call him a kid, and that's that. End of sentence. Our discussion. I need to go mining eventually. Where's my hoe? Oh. I should have downloaded a sorting mod. That would have been smart. Oh well. This is a mood. Honestly, with the killers and Forsaken, I'd say all of them are fairly balanced. And but that's excluding Azure, because Azure still feels very strong. Like unless you're in a comp lobby, like a competitive lobby where it's just like people min-maxing shit, you are likely to just win games. Has better detection to 2-time psycho ex-boyfriend. I mean, minions are kind of strong, let's be honest. Like, they give you a lot of coverage. Like, regardless if it's, like, detection or not. Like, 1x minions and Cool Kids minions functionally work as the same, except one seeks and one just idles. Point is, they're both strong in their own sense. They give coverage, and that's how they're strong. If you remove Cool Kid's minions and give him some other ability, he will not be as powerful as he is. And that's just a given. Back in the day, everyone said Cool Kid had the worst detection. Nowadays, it has Azure. We have Azure. Acer. Yeah, Azure definitely has the worst tracking, but that's also kind of fair. Let's be honest. If Azure had, if he had tracking like at all, he'd be busted even more so than he already is. So it's like a good thing he doesn't have tracking. Would you want a world where Azure has tracking? No, right? I wouldn't. That would be abysmal to go against. Excuse me, I am checking some stuff. Alright. Also, I don't mind this stuff, it's just mod stuff. Legit, this Azure talk is gonna get me on a rant about how the Woksaikin fandom got angry because 2 times real name being his name is Thomas. I don't want to get political right now. You know, actually, no. Still keeping on Forsaken, but specifically on balancing, right? I am so glad they butchered 2 times backstabbing capabilities, like trick stabbing. I absolutely hated that. I hated those mosquito players. Disgusting creatures they are. But anyway, instead of talking about Forsaken balancing, let's talk about DBF balancing, because that's a very big topic to discuss, given how totally not bullshit the hitboxes are in that game. Correction, abilities. Any hot takes on DBF's ability roster to talk about? Because I have gripes with 1X in particular. I was gonna talk about Cool Kid and DBF having a one-shot combo, but I don't know if that's still in the game since I haven't played it in a year. Okay, Cool Kid's one-shot combo is non-existent anymore. However, he still has a 1 to 80 combo. The combo for Cool Kid to do like a shit ton of damage and like leave you one shot is It goes M1 into binding slash into sword dance into M1. Also, sword dance is the dual piercer. I like calling it sword dance. I don't know if I mentioned this before. But that's his that's his strongest combo. Okay, at least it was nerfed. Yeah. The cool kid has I don't know. Wait, when did you stop playing DBF? Like what time frame would you say? Like old game or the re-upload? It's just called dual piercer. I just call dual piercer double fireband. I don't know why, but it's just stuck. I stopped playing like sometime like around before the 1X update, I think. Oh, so you were there before it got taken down. I think around then is when Cool Kid got nerfed, so you'd have to. He got nerfed in the sense of where binding slash you have to use either dual piercer or the punch thing. I forgot what the punch was called. Lunatic strike. That's what it was called. That's how they nerfed him. But granted, the combo I just mentioned was still just a combo I did before pre-nerf. So it didn't really matter to me. I still used the same combo. Nothing changed. Anyway, I do want to say that 1X's abilities are fucking bullshit. Not like I will admit that I get that he's supposed to be a strong character. He hits like a goddamn truck. But I think he hits too much like a truck. Like he does not to be needed to do as much damage as he does. Honestly, when I play Cool Kid, I just abuse Lunatic's stun immunity. I don't know if they're still. Oh no, Lunatic Strike is still has iframes. I also do that. However, you do have iframes when you use speed hack. I feel like Lunatic Strike iframes are like you either do it when you know a attack's coming up or like people are gonna try and stun you, or you just don't really care and want to use it anyway. Either that or you miss quick, which is a very common thing. You like miss click the button. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Apparently there's supposedly a bug. Oh yeah, there's a specific thing with Lunatic Strike actually. When you hit Binding Slash, it does 35, but when you do it raw and you land it, it does 40, I think. Or at least that's how it's supposed to be. Apparently the code is kind of bugged, so it's like it guarantees the 40 damage instead of the 35 on strike. Apparently that's bugged. I will admit though, at least Cool Kid is actually a killer you can learn and be good at. And is actually a viable starting killer, unlike Forsaken's fucking Jason. Like you don't know what the fuck you're doing with that one. But yeah. Also the fact that I made John Doe in DBF when I played, that is, despite him not having proper detection, I just fucking love clobbering people with the spikes into grab recover, then charging them. Yeah, that's the combo. I mean, that's the combo for John. You spike into grab into charge. I mean, it's not guaranteed you do the high damage, but like at least it's high odds that you do like half their health minimal. Also, in recent times, John Doe's spikes actually gives you tracking now. Like you get a small flash of people's whereabouts. That's why in you would see in my recent John Doe full server video, like full server wipe, you would see that John Doe has spikes. And is John Doe still stun immune? Yeah, he's still stun immune. He only gets slowed. Here's a little thing about John Doe specifically in DBF. Fun little thing that people don't like is that John Doe has iframes on spike use. Like when you're doing the animation where you stomp your arm into the ground and walk around like that, you have iframes. I don't know why they gave John Doe iframes, but I'm not complaining. I like how the day I found out he can do that was purely accidental. Like I accidentally used spike, someone tried to hit me, and I realized, wait a minute, I have immunity, and then I turned on hitboxes, and I was just like, yeah, I have stun immunity. Because yeah, fair and balanced. I would not be against them taking away those iframes though. Not gonna lie. But the thing is with that, if they did, the thing I want them to do if they change Spike's mechanic is that they don't make it so like it cancels the animation. It can't. It just forces you to use spikes. Like you can't cancel it. You have to use spikes that way. That was also a big part of why I love John Doe was his immunity to stuns and how brain dead his combos are. I just love turning my brain off and steamrolling lobbies. I mean, you can't really do that now. Like not to say that there's sweat players in DBF now. No, there's still a large margin of people that are just eh. The thing with John Doe's like skill level is that I consider John Doe balanced. I consider him balanced. Like I know he has stun immunity, he can't get stunned. Yeah, people say that's not balanced, but I say that doesn't matter because the thing is John Doe hits like a truck, but he's also on cooldown for like a majority of the game. So like it kind of balances out in my opinion. Like sure, he hits like a truck. He could do like 0 to 90 in like 3 moves max, but like still. He still hits like a truck, but he has to like work for that. Unless you're playing dumb and just run straight into him, which I've had a lot of people do. Oh yeah, that also reminds me of a clip I have from yesterday actually. I was playing DBF on my own because I felt like it, and I was in a lobby where there's like 2 people playing soldier. I walk up to them. They're having a conversation. One blocks, resets. The other one. Keep in mind, I'm not doing anything. I'm just standing there. Like the other one walks on top of the dead person, blocks, waits a minute, then resets, and I'm just like, okay, that just happened. I'm gonna make a short about that, some other time. The quality might not be good because it's a Discord clip, and Metal has watermark, so if I try to download that, it'll be just poor quality. But I will make a short about that because I found it really funny. Because not even like, I want to say like, not even like a minute later, there's also a Jester in the lobby. He also reset for some reason. I wasn't even near him. He was on the other side of the map and it triggered LMS. Soldier mates have the same brain cell. Yeah, honestly, yeah. And because of that game, I'm pretty sure that's the shortest game I've ever played as John. Because they just decided that they didn't want to play and just reset on the spot. Because they technically whiff block, even though I just kind of ran up to them and did nothing. Because I saw them chatting, I was just like, ooh, what kind of gossip am I going to listen to? And then they just kind of tried to block me, even though I wasn't going to attack them. And just reset afterwards. Because they, wasted block. I love playing Doom by Fate. I can make this a small waterfall. I'll get to that later. When I see two survival chatting and NEAtes them, I just have to I have to make a beeline straight to them and on some free damage. I'm not. Whenever I see people chatting, I do run up to them, but I'm just like, ooh, what kind of information are you guys talking about? I was like, ooh, what kind of spicy logic am I gonna hear? Cause like I'm nosy, but then again, that might be the Mexican side of me. That just makes me chismoso. So I'm just like, ooh, what's happening? Like, ooh, I want to in on this. Cause like you never know what they're talking about. Like, what are they talking about? Ooh, what could it be? Is it like some lore about them? Is it like affairs or such? Like, you never know. So I just always just like listen, or like not listen but read. I've run out of Sprite. Okay, that flat area I'm really liking now. I mean, I don't like the slice on that, but I do like this being flat. I need more dirt. And also, I need more materials because I'm burning through for supplies. I should have downloaded an emerald mod. Emerald tools, that would have been nice. Put to use the 2 emeralds I have. Legit, I could be playing Colossus and Timeless. Great ASM, by the way. And I'll just see two poor fools probably talking to VC or something, and I'll just charge it into them, into the wall. I mean, there's like you paths you can do when you're killer, and there's like people talking. You either run up to them and do nothing just to read what they're saying, or you just interrupt them violently. It's like no other in betweens. Like you either be a dick and ruin their conversation, or you listen in like a like a nosy ant at like a gathering. Or at least that's how it is for me. Because I like listening. Usually I'm not a talkative person. I like when I'm well, I'm like in a public place, or at least back when I was in high school, in the library when I was chilling with my friends, I would listen in on conversations being held like around. Because I was in fact nosy. I like listening to people talk about stuff even though I'm not involved. Because you never know what you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn something weird. You're gonna learn something new. Oh no, kind of both in a way, but I usually Interrupt the combo first. I then read later. Why is lad in a tree? Thank you, lad. Like I'm not a in person like IRL. I'm introverted as fuck. Like I won't speak unless you speak to me. Like you have something to say to me. Like that's just how my nature is. But like if there's like convo that interests me, I might pop in because I might like want to be like, oh, they're talking about like a topic I like they're talking about a game I like, and I'm just like, oh, I kind of want to talk, but like most of the time, regardless, I'm just gonna be quietly listening in from a distance. Lad has metamorphosized into a beautiful bird, frog. Lad is just a creature. We like Lad. We love Lad. Lad is life. Lad is love. Lad is life. Right. I think I might have to do some mining. Because I need... A, I need more diamonds. B, I need more iron. Because I've run out dry on that shit. Lad is a is a species neutral name and all. After all, he could be who he wants to be. We love Lad in this household. In Lad we believe. And Lad is Lad is love. Lad is life. That should be suffice. Do I have another crafting table in here? Yes, I do. Might as well just take this for fuel. I don't have to worry about sun. It's time to go on a mining trip, chat. We gotta go mining. Lad is love, lad is life. Life is lad. Excuse me, it's life. Lad is life, love. Lad is all. Give it up for lad. I still need to fix this water problem, but I'll do that eventually. Food! I don't have food. Oh. Lad is Omni-Man, lad is Goku. Well, now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh dear, I don't really have that much food. That's small problem. Ugh. Oh, that is a small problem, actually. Hold up, I gotta get... Photopia? And make Lad as Goku. Oh my god. Lad, our god, our savior. I'm glad a throne eventually, you know? Oh, so I should scout for a cave instead of just jumping off the edge and not knowing where to go. I probably should just make an elevator, honestly. Gladstone the tree. Gladstone the tree. It's a poor man's Photoshop, by the way. Good to know. I don't use Photoshop. Is that a cave? Probably. Last time I went caving, I immersed in the water. Uh, what color is that? He is a cold blue frog. Cold gray frog. I want to be extremely accurate. We got Lad as a cold frog. Of the three frog variants, it's the just the dark, the lighter gray one. Holy shit! The desert the beach biome is very bright. I forgot how bright grass is and sand is in my shaders. With my shaders, is that dirt in a tree? Thank you, Enderman. This is not a cave, but a tunnel. Never mind, go down. Ah, the fleshy interior. The light gray is a warm one, according to the wiki. Ah, I've found myself in the fleshy interior. I hate how fleshy it looks in here. Is this gonna lead me down, or is this gonna be winding? Oh, hey, look, I've been here before. Apparently. I missed. Yep, time to get to work. Let me tell you, these mines ain't gonna mind themselves. How long has it been? Oh, it's been 2 hours, neato. A silent abyss, I hate this. Thank God I don't have horror mods. I don't have horror mods, but I have hiccups. Ooh, a bit of emerald. Don't mind if I do. Holy shit. Can you kill the skeleton? I mean the zombie. Okay. fantastic start to this. I'm already half fucking dead. Is there a way to post the image of Lad as Goku on your Discord? I'm not good at navigating Discord. There's an art channel if you want to get that. Um, I'm very cautious to tab out. There's a channel in text that's called Art Gallery. You can post it there. You'll be the first to put there. Congratulations. No, I'm not fully sure if it's possible to put stuff in there. Oh, I didn't set it up, bro. Okay, here's me fixing this if this doesn't work. I'm very cautious that I might die if I do it by doing this. The skeletons are marching. Can't find the archer. Maybe I'm just blind. I will I'll add it in a minute before I die. Oh, there's a lot of mob spawns. Okay. Just hide in this corner. So found it. Never mind. All right, nice. I don't know if you can post in it. You should be able to. I might have messed something up, but you should be able to post stuff. There's also an art roll if you want to get that. Danger in every place. I'm gonna die. High sulfur cube. I'm gonna explode. That's what I'm gonna do. Explode, implode, all upload. Something upload. What will it type in it? Hang on. Maybe we'll type in it when I click plus, it allows me to post. Use apps and not upload. Yeah, I'll fix that in a minute. I am probably endangered. I should be fine. I'm hoping nothing spawns behind me. Let's see. Let me see here. Attach files. See if it works now. I think I fixed it. I believe I fixed it anyway. If it doesn't work, I might need to change a thing or two. So Yuppie. Let us take a look. Oh my god. That is our chosen sword. I like how this is now gonna be the main staple of my my little survival world. Is just lad being like this. Lad is our god. I'll make a statue of lad eventually when I have the resources to. Make sure lad has a UI Goku since the white hair is the closest to I can get to his gray. We got a ultra. We have drip stinked lad. We need drip stinked lad. Ultra frog stinked lad. Oh, ultra frog stinked. I love that. I want I should make my a follow alert just lad or something. I need we need lad lore actually. Let's get some lad lore going. Lore of lad. We need lad of lore. What's some lad lore we can have? How he's always been at 4 HP because he's always defending our helm. How about that? I was gonna go with was just a normal frog, but one day the gods told him he was gonna die in 3 years, so he rampaged through heaven. But then I realized that sounds way too much like Sun Wukong. It's alternate universe is just lad. He's our Sun Wukong, exactly. Lad is our divine intervener. Lad is our guardian angel. How about that? Who needs any other like mythological being, creature, animal? We have Lad. It's all we need. That being said, we should totally get Lad a partner, you know? Sun Wu Frog. Here's a real question. Do you think Lad is a relative of Kermit? Is there forbidden lore where Kermit is actually Lad's brother or something? Fuck, 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 fuck. Holy shit. Oh, heart attack moment, thanks, game. What happened to my peace and quiet? Where we were just talking about a frog. I get blown up by a creeper. Lad is definitely a relative to Kermit. He taught Kermit the ways of the frog. All the martial arts about divine techniques Kermit uses would never done if it weren't for Lad. Lad's... Wait, so we're saying that Lad is Kermit's father. That's what you're implying? This frog knows no bounds. He is the inventor. He is the creator. Lad is Kermit's granddad. Yeah. That would explain why he doesn't have color. Why he's a gray frog rather than a green one. He's old and wise, as they say. Full of wisdom. It's like a SpongeBob quote. Oh, hey, the Geo that was mining before. Oh yeah, I should probably mine that still. I don't have the resources. That's a lava lake. You know, I'm gonna put in the in the news channel of my server, right? I'm gonna just write down all the lore we have on Lad. Like all of it. We're gonna make sure new members read that. I should make it part of the citizenship. Yeah, his color isn't from the warm climate of his homeland, but from his age, his pure exhaustion after years of battling with the deities. Thank you, lad. Thank you, lad, for your service. So is that a different geode? Oh, it is a different geode. No, it's not. It's the same geode. Is it? I can't tell. No, it's not. Copy and paste all my lore real quick. Hell yeah. Which channel was it you wanted me to post it in? You can. Hey, I would have to think on that. What's it? Where's my Discord? There's my Discord. You could just post it in main lobby. I'll copy and paste it and put it in the news channel. And obviously I'm gonna give you credit for it. You know, actually, you know what? I'll also make a book and quill, and we're gonna write. We're gonna document it in Minecraft, so it's always here. We're always gonna have the lore of Lad. Lad is our like Chuck Norris of our of the world. Like he doesn't push against the earth. The earth moves down when he pushes up. When he takes a leap, every time he jumps, the move moves down so he can get airborne. Hell yeah, we have Lad lore. Oh, this is interesting. We have fire and water right next to each other. That's cool. The divining line. We have the Lad lore chat. We'll just add on to that every so often. Every Monday we'll come up with a new bit of lore for Lad. It's your homework chat. We have to get a new piece of lore every time stream starts. Every Monday we'll have a new bit of lore presented. We just build upon his name, giving him his lore. The great, great man, known as Lad the Frog. I hope I hope someone has the balls to draw a manga about Lad. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. A manga, a manga of fucking Lad that uses this lore. Absolutely, dude. You know what? We'll make a shrine of for lad, right? We'll make a shrine, and every stream at the start of every stream, we'll pray to that shrine. That's what we'll do every Monday whenever that shrine gets built. We'll just pray to it. Here's the real question though. Should I do Minecraft streams more often so that we can continue building lad's lore, or should I just keep it to every Monday? It's time to it's time to it's times like these where I think to myself, when have I created? What have I created? This is one of those times. Listen, it's a group project that we both created this. We have both created Lad the Frog, Grandfather Kermit, and divine intervention of me and chat in this world that we inhabit. Okay? That's what it's come to. Oh, Silver Pool. We are witnesses to Lad, his divinity. That's not a word. I made it up. Just every Monday is fine. Weeklies of just decently quick time frame. True. Though I do have like these urges like midweek that I want to play Minecraft, but I know I can't because I have to stream it. I would, okay, honestly though, if whenever we finish not block tails, battle bricks, and like with all the tumor mode, I'm probably just gonna replace that with Minecraft too, because I like playing this. I like me a good bit of Minecraft. I can't use that. I need fuel. Though I might stream Minecraft Wednesdays because I don't know what to play for Wednesdays. I mean, I either play Minecraft Wednesdays or I just skip them. Because I did my original thing with Minecraft, not Minecraft, with streaming on Wednesdays is that I would do it optionally. Like I'll do it sometimes. Oh, absolutely. Go ahead. We need as much lore for lad as possible. Come on, shoot the creeper. Okay. He did not like that guy. I really can't wait for the day where I grow more popular and then people start realizing that we have lore for a frog. Just a random frog that was on top of a mountain for no reason. A Minecraft frog to be specific. Oh, excuse me. You're right. Absolutely right. How heinous of me to call lad any other kind of frog but a Minecraft frog. Excuse me. I beg for forgiveness, hair, hair lad. I wonder what my friends would think about such a development. Because two of them are in my server, but like the rest of my friends are not here in here. So it's just like this is just an inside joke at the moment. Like, what did you do for stream? Oh, I made a worship temple for a frog in Minecraft. We named Lad, who's totally canonically Kermit's grandfather, and taught him the ways of frog foo. Like, oh, like I ate beans for breakfast. Like, like how do you explain this? This inside joke is on the level of explaining why you were given a wheelchair for your birthday and not having a disability. Like, how the fuck do you explain this? I know, right? That's what makes it so funny. This is why I want to be a streamer. I just have this random ass like conversation where it's just like, oh, we're talking about a frog that that was just like in the world, and we decided to give it lore. Gave it the name Lad, and then started building his character as a god slayer or something, like a divine protector. Like only in streams could you get this. Like only in like communities that like a streamer would have can give you like such stupid lore for like a meaningless thing. And this is also why I'll stream Battle Bricks, sure. I'll stream the Battle Bricks, but I won't get like this kind of enjoyment where it's just like I'm playing Minecraft and I name a frog Lad, you know? Like there's like a difference between me enjoying a game and me like being stupid with people, if that makes sense. It's like night and day. I mean, not to say that I'm not enjoying Battle Bricks. I'm just saying like I want to play games that make me interact in stupid ways like this. Now that I think about it, the other guy in chat, like in the Twitch chat, he left a while ago. He missed out on such voluptuous lore. Like he could have been here for some like created like this. I just made a decent chunk more of lore for Lad. Oh, I gotta read that in a little bit. I should probably get out of the caves actually. I mean, I didn't get that many diamonds, but I did get a decent amount of iron. Once you get back to Vase, you read the lore. We must indoctrinate all the lore of Lad. Oh, correct me, the Lad. Specifically, the is important when we talk about Lad. The is important as he is the one and only Lad. True. It almost sounds like we're copywriting the name Lad. We're copywriting Lad about. Wait, we're copywriting Lad and all British and Australians need to credit us before saying Lad now. Oh, would you look at that? I'm not that far from Lad. Oh, would you look at that? There's a geyser here. Here's the real question. Where are we putting the Lad monument? Like the Shrine of Lad? I'm thinking we put it on that bit of mountain right there. Because while it'd be a good idea to put it at the tippy top. I don't think it's gonna fit. We kind of need like a bigger flat area to do it. Oh my! Wait, hey on. I just had a brilliant idea. Like, okay, Wavestone mod. I know it's not vanilla, but having weight stones, like waystones. We put a waystone in every time we want to like fast travel. We have to make a shrine of Lad so we can fast travel. Like In that sense, lad is the one like taking us from point A to B if we had waste stones. But every time we have to we want to make a waste stone, we have to incorporate a shrine to lad. Where is lad? He's still on the tree. This is lad's holy tree right here. Can't touch it. Ready to read the lore? I will read the lore in do one moment. I need to put away some stuff. Also, I like how I said I wanted to make a big farm, and here I am. Here we are, rather. Talking about lore for a frog. Like, couldn't have ended any better, let me tell you. Do I have leather? Hang on, we need to make a book and quill and get ink sacs easily. I have leather. Do I have an ink sac in here? Jesus, I can't speak. I do not have an ink sac. I gotta go get an ink sac. I must document the lore. Squid, your days are numbered. Get back here. You can't escape. Oh wait, I need a feather, don't I? I need a feather, don't I? Yeah, I do. Where is a chicken? We must make this book and quill. It's very important. There's no matter more important than having a lad a book. There you are. It shall be done. It shall be decreed. Where did you go? Come here. I also need like feathers in general. The objective has been fulfilled. We must make it. I will read it once I make the milk and quill so we can copy and paste all this stuff in here. This will be the doctrine of lad. I know I probably didn't spell that right, but oh well. Let's read the beginning. For we have Lad is a relative to Kermit. He taught Kermit the ways of the frog. All the martial arts and divine techniques Kermit used would never be done if it weren't for Lad. That's weird, was it? Lad is their grandfather. Is Kermit's granddad. Specifically granddad. I can't wait for this to be like several pages long. His color isn't from the warm climate of his homeland, but from his age and his pure exhaustion after years of battling with deities. He often goes by the alias Sun Wu Frog. Let's see. Fucking Sunroof Frog. That was the original creator of Kermit's domain, Swamp of Serenity. He had created the technique thousands of years ago. No soul has ever survived in the Swamp of Serenity. Not even the gods Lad had slain all those years ago. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? I'm just gonna pin the art because it's just funny. We're just gonna pin that because it's now lore significant. Lore significant artwork. Where we just have it there. Lad lives with Shun Cheese not because he has to, but because he sees him as one of the few people worthy of his presence. Ah, yes. Lad likes to rest in one of his trees. He finds it comfortable. He finds it comfy. You gotta specify with this one. Specifically provolone. We have the doctrine of of Lad the Frog. No greater thing for this Minecraft world. I should put up a sign. I should put up a sign on that specific tree. Oh, hey, on screenshot. I have to. It's just fitting. Like, he's even posing for it. Like, come on. He's so photogenic, apparently. Thank you, lad, for such a prime photo opportunity. I should put this book on an item frame, actually. Or my sticks. Did I use all my sticks? Oh, I did. Item frame. And sign. I forgot a sign. I need to make a sign. We're gonna have right there. Actually, no, we'll put it above my bed. That way we can read it at night. Decided to change the caption of Lad's image to the only recorded image of Lad's true form since the great amphibia. Okay. Oh my god, we're having war flashbacks with this one. He used to serve in the war, the Frog War. Thank you, lad, for your service. There you go, his sacred tree. I can't believe this is how significant this world will be. Lad just exists. You know what? Since he is at 4 HP, and now since we've given him so much what's it called? So much importance now. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's fair to just give him like a splash of instant healing just so he doesn't die. I feel like that's fair, isn't it? Oh wait, I don't have cheats. Yeah, whatever. Can I set it to creative? No, I can't. We must keep lad safe, exactly. Although I don't think I can do that. It's not gonna let me do it because I don't remember how to make. Well, I don't have access to the Nether right now. Is there a way I could heal lad? Amphibidion. Is there a way? I don't remember if I could feed them. I don't have access to slimes. I mean, I'm near a swamp, but I can't get slime balls. I'm so scared because like, if he falls from here, he's taking damage. We must not lose this amazing specimen who led the frogs to victory against the multiversal Minecraft gods. Absolutely. We need this lad alive. I'm still lost on how he got up there in the first place. Like, how did he do that? He can't jump 4 blocks. I mean, whatever the case is, though, I do believe it is fair to say that this is done. We've done what we needed to do. We've given lore to lad. And just like that, the music kicks in. Thank you, Minecraft. I gotta drop more lore. Hang on the phone. Hold up. We need to add that. My voice decided to die at that very particular moment. That's such a glorious idea. Like how the Minecraft music really just started to pick up at this exact moment, right when we're about to end things. Lad is able to jump higher than most frogs. His jump height is incalculable. Thank you, Lad. He jumps higher than he should. I gotta add this to the doctrine. There you go. He's added to the doctrine. The perfect music, absolutely. What a way to end the stream. I don't know what you're saying. It's a completely normal way to end the stream. With Lad the Frog. Lag the Frog getting lore significance in this Minecraft world. Make sure you pray to our Lord and make sure you pray to our Lord, or the council will have your head. Yes, of course. We must pray to the frog. Have a good day, chat, or night, or whatever time. Lad bids you a good